here it is. Big Dub back again, calling this one, making him tap. Basically a little something different, rolling with a little of Friday the 13th this time around. You know, just a fun little gameplay here. Basically, here we go. To those of you who aren't familiar with the game, basically it's you know, Voorhees versus 7 council.
Hello.
Now here it is to what I'm
God,
calling
please.
Tommy.
Oh God, help us!
Basically, we call
Jason's
Tommy early
real.
on.
Please
And,
help us!
You know, that's basically going to be an option in any given game. All right, now. Essentially, you know, this was a fun little one, and you know, I'm gonna make it the first of my series here. Basically, as far as Friday the 13th goes, you know, this was just a fun one to start off with because I'm not gonna give it away right away, but you'll see how it unfolds. Now, here it is. I'm trying to collect up a few items. I already got my pocket knife, my med kit. And I get the bat. Now the bat's key. It's pretty much guaranteed to stun him, especially if you know you get a character with any kind of strength at all. And you know, it buys you a little bit of time. And so you know, I'll get one of the perks later on. I'll have a separate episode where that goes. But you know, there's a lot to cover in this game. I'm gonna start from scratch. Just try and touch all bases as far as you know, survival, playing as counselors, and then also too, what it takes to play as Jason. Now it's pretty much random as to who gets to be Jason. Now, you can, you know, you can choose your preference as to who you want to spawn as. Now, obviously, for me, if you know me, it's no surprise that my preference is to spawn as Jason. You know, so I might get him every 5 rounds or so. I might get to be the killer, but you know, it is a random deal. Now here it is. Basically, you know, at this point in time, I didn't have my share play enabled, and so you can't hear our conversation. But I actually adjusted that so that we'll be able to go back and when in my future posts, you should be able to hear my my audio in game. Now I really like the way the audio works in this particular game. I'll get into more of that at a later time as well, because we're starting to get into the meat of the gameplay here, to where I decided to branch off. You know, talking to these guys, I was just really listening to them, and I realized these guys are clueless. So let me just get away from them, because they're probably just going to draw heat. So I decide to kind of separate. Now I've already been through these cabins, but like I said, I'm just trying to get some distance. Now unfortunately I don't have a map. Now at this point in time, you know, I don't have a map yet. I was surprised not to find a map in those first few cabins, but it does happen. You know, that's why a lot of people like to roll with preparedness and start with that map. Now but I'll get more into that. Like I said, I'll touch base on the perks at a later time, but you know, to those of you who are familiar with this game, you'll get an extra good kick out of this one, because essentially it's just, I mean, you'll know because you've probably been in that position before, but like I said, I don't want to give it away. But you know, here it is. I'm trying to keep my fear down. You know, fear is a big factor in this game. You know, I try to stay into the lampposts to recover my stamina, to just, you know, like I said, help keep that fear down, especially if Jason's in the ballpark. Here it is to where I'm getting back into the gist of the map. I actually get a visual. I see the guy through the cabin window just there calling the cops. Now I know, we all know, like, okay, Jason's no dummy. He's gonna probably morph over to this location, you know, once he hears those cops being called. You know, he's gonna be over here shortly. Now here it is. It seems like he's grabbing this guy in the cabin already. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but I feel like he was about to murder that guy in the cabin. The guy probably hit him broke loose. I'm not sure exactly what was happening there. Now, here we go. This broad's trailing me. I don't really mind. She's got the flare gun. She's a good stealth character. She, you know, she's a repairman. I'm a repairman, so like maybe we can get something going. You know, as far as collaborating on gas and battery or what have you. But you know, I really don't need her for the repair. But I'm not even thinking about a repair at this point. I'm just thinking about survival. Now here it is. Jason basically pops up. That's where I don't like necessarily another player being right on me. It just generates that much more noise. But here it is. It's too late now. He basically singles me out. You know, he's shifting. He's trying to grab. I'm able to get away and pop into this window. Now I realize, oh, you know, F me. The freaking door's already broken down. Now this is interesting where I play it smart. I'm lingering. I sense that he's on the opposite side of the cabin, and I actually hear him. I don't know if it translates over into the game, into the recording, but I basically hear him trying to break down the opposite door. He doesn't realize that one of the doors is already open, and I'm able to dip. Now, I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to just keep it low. You know, too late though. Like I said, he knows I'm around. He sensed me. He shifted, and he's right on my tail. Now, this guy's Stanham is awful, as you all know, those familiar with the game. So, basically, I got no choice just but kind of lay low and kind of play a little cat and mouse game around this rock. Then I utilize the fence. Now keep in mind, this is just all about survival at this point. I'm pretty much dead in the water at this point. But I'm just trying to buy myself a little bit of time. Now, bam! There it is. Just at the right time, I'm able to pop him with the bat, give him a little bagging, and you know, let my stamina boost up a bit now. The bat doesn't stun him for that long. That's the thing. Now, like I said, I'll get in the weapon stats at another episode, but you know, there it is. It bought me enough time to basically get away into this cabin now. The funny thing is, at this point in time, like I said, I got my share play off. You can't really hear the guys on the walkie-talkie, but the police are almost here. And I'm thinking to myself, if I can survive to when the police get here, he might leave me alone and just go try to stop them from escaping. But, you know, I still got like 30 seconds left. I hear him putting the bear traps down. Now I do have the one Medipack, the one first aid spray. I know I'm gonna need it because he's got the bear traps down. I got no escape now. If I do stun him, I can't get out the door. Now, typically, you know, the reason I say that is I like to stun him as he breaks down the door, and you'll see why. Now I already caught him once with the bat, you know, coming around the fence. Now he's already pissed.
Oh, God.
He clips me there. Now, boom, here it comes. Bang.
You fucking die!
One more time with the bat. Now I know I'm gonna have to step on the trap. I step on, you know, I deliberately step on the trap. Now here it is. He almost grabs me again. This is just epic survival. Bam with the spray. Now he puts the trap down again. I'm like, F this. I'm out. At this point, I'm scared shitless. I can, as you can see. You know, but what am I going to do? Now here it is, dodging and weaving, bobbing and weaving, just trying to get into that next cabin. And there it is, folks. Just like I said, I mean, epic survival. I'm fortunate enough that this door is up. Now I like to always lock the doors as I move through the map, because for situations like this. Now here it is. I'm in position. Basically, now I get the wrench. The wrench really fucks you up. Now, I'm just hoping I can catch him. Here it comes. Bing. Bang.
Just die.
And just die. Here I go. And guess what, folks? Here it comes. Bingo. Rage quit. And I thank you. What can I say? When you got it, you got it. You know, I did him dirty that time around. Basically, the cops were just showing up, too. And he basically knew it. He's like, this one guy basically effed me over. You know, so he'll probably never want to meet the likes of Big Dub again, that's for sure, folks. There it is, once again, making him tap. Thank you.